carousel of color. Wonderful, wonderful color.
Walt Disney presents
The wonderful world of color.
Son, he's riding west, 'cause he's been told there's lots of gold and fame and fortunes waiting around the bend for Tenderfoot. Shiny new saddle, $10 boots. Here comes Tenderfoot, he's pulling up his roots and riding west. He sold his plow and kissed his cow goodbye. He's heading west where men are men. That Tenderfoot, he got the word. There's lots of food and water there and everywhere. A welcome mat is waiting at the door. And then he heard that gamblers treat you right and Injuns never fight and rattlers never bite you anymore. Crossing the plains, sitting so tall, here comes Tenderfoot, riding for a fall. He's riding west to that pot of gold. If you don't get bushwhacked, die of cold or scalped or die of thirst along the way, that Tenderfoot might live another day. Here comes Tenderfoot, here comes Tenderfoot, here comes Tenderfoot, here comes Tenderfoot, here comes Tenderfoot.
There's the water, gentlemen.
All right, I was wrong about the river. But I'm sure not wrong about my thirst. Let's go.
Wait, Pike. We got company. Apache?
Must be. We've been in Apache country for the past 2 weeks.
How come we haven't seen him before this?
Well, they're supposed to be in Mexico this time of the year. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come out.
Don't look so mean, does he?
What are we waiting for? Let's go drink.
Pike, stay here.
Now, what's the matter? You scared of one lone Indian?
Let him water his animals and move out, and then we can water ours.
I'm sorry, Thatch. I've waited a long time for this water.
I'm with you, Pike. Wait. No sense looking for trouble. All right, then you stay here, kid.
He claims that you fired the first shot. Unprovoked attack.
He's a liar.
We told the truth, Captain.
Very likely. They tried an age-old trick and you walked right into it. You couldn't resist.
Captain Ewell, just how could we have avoided this fight?
Well, you just said it, sir, by avoiding all Indians. Keeping out of arrow shot and staying together. Let him go, Sergeant.
What are you doing? You let him go scot-free.
I have no alternative, sir.
Captain, one of our party lies over there with an arrow in his back.
I'm sorry about that, but I'm not going to build this incident into a war.
It's no wonder them Indians are murderers and thieves. You don't even punish them.
You mind your tone, sir. You're new out here. Not as critical of you as I might be.
Captain, we're sorry about this. It won't happen again.
I didn't catch your names.
Phineas Thatcher.
I'm Jim Tevis.
Welcome to Arizona. Bound for Tucson?
Well, yes. How'd you know?
Everybody goes to Tucson, Mr. Thatcher. Before you continue on your way, I'd like to offer you the hospitality of Fort Buchanan, rude though it may be.
Well, that's very kind of you, Captain.
Where are you from?
Ohio.
I was born in Virginia. My folks moved out when I was...
I'm a Virginian myself, sir. Tell me, Mr. Tevis, are the fences still as white as I remember? The grass is cool and green.
Well, I wouldn't know, sir. So my family moved to Iowa when I was just a kid.
Hatch! Harry's dead. Sergeant! Muster a burial detail. Yes, sir.
No. We'll bury him ourselves, Captain. He was our friend.
Thousands of candles and crystal chandeliers, officers in splendid uniforms holding gorgeous ladies in their arms. I tell you, Mr. Tevis, Richmond will never see the like of it again.
That's a fine-looking animal you got there, Captain.
Fastest horse in Arizona. I rode him all the way out from Virginia. Sergeant? Yes, sir. No grub for the men until they've stabled, rubbed, watered, and grained their mounts. Yes, sir. Then show our friends the hospitality of Fort Buchanan.
Hospitality?
Find cover for their bedrolls, Sergeant. Show them the officers' mess. Make do. Yes, sir. Orderly, take Mr. Tevis' mount. Sir, you come with me.
Make yourselves comfortable, gents. I'll see you later. Forward! Oh!
Looks like Jim's found himself a friend.
Some friend. Regular old parade ground martinet, if you ask me.
Don't underestimate him, Pike. Troopers tell me he's been out here 10 years.
Him?
Yeah, him. Campaigned with Kearney in 46. He's been on the frontier ever since.
Ha!
We'll chat a bit about Virginia.
There's better things to talk about right here, Captain. What's all this?
Assay equipment.
You interested in mining?
I'm interested in anything that'll get me out of the Army and back to Virginia. Really. It pleases me, really. Now, any man could volunteer to leave the paradise back there for the hell out here. Why, Mr. Tevis? Tell me why.
I don't rightly know myself, sir. Why does any fella leave home?
You farm boy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that explains it. Never took to farming myself. Too secure. Dulls a man's edge.
Well, that's just what I mean, Captain. I've been reading a lot about the far west, about the mountain men and the Indians and high adventure on the wild frontier, where a man can breathe pure air, make his own way, have a chance to prove that he's a man. Believe me, sir, this is the life.
Afraid it's not quite as wonderful as the books say, Mr. Tevis. Mountain man went out of fashion with the beaver hat. The Indian up close, I'm afraid, is not a very noble savage. Game's not as plentiful as it once was, and a man needs a job out here just as he does back east.
You mean I came all the way out to Arizona
I wouldn't feel too badly about it. I think maybe there's enough excitement with the grit and the sand and the boredom to pepper things up a bit. But I think you'll soon realize that only in retrospect, when you're back home bragging to your sweetheart, will the high life of adventure be as romantic and as dashing as it's cracked up to be. Who is it?
Mose Carson, Colonel.
Drat. I'm busy. Come back later. What is it?
I'm making my report, sir.
I said later.
Sure, cow is moving up north.
I know.
You do? How come?
Well, you were squandering your time in Tucson, sir. I took out a patrol myself. As a matter of fact, I rescued a party of Eastern gentlemen from under their scalping knives.
Oh, Mose Carson.
Jim Tevis.
Mr. Carson, we're discussing business. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, well, I better stick around then. Enough about these parts, old Mose Carson. No. Now, Colonel, I ain't as much as set foot in Tucson, and I ain't had a drop of anything since the last time you stood treat.
What's the use?
Carson.
Yep.
Any relation to Kit Carson, the famous scout? Did I say something wrong?
Not at all, Mr. Tevis. This is Kit Carson's brother.
Oh.
Boy, you listen and try to get this straight. Kit Carson wouldn't be where he is today if it wasn't for me. You understand that?
Mose taught Kit all he knows, according to Mose.
That's right. Don't you never forget it, neither. Nah. All that scouting he was supposed to done for Fremont and the trailblazing for Kearney, yeah?
It was Mose really did all those heroic things, Mr. Tevis. Kit just took the credit.
Truer words was never spoke, sir.
To honest men, Mr. Tevis, wherever they may be.
I like that sentiment, sir. I like it very much. I'd even drink to it if I had anything to drink. You know, I can take this stuff or leave it. It just so happens right now I got my teeth all sot for taking it. Thank you, sir. Well, here's to Mose Carson. May he someday get his just desserts, if I may be so modest. Careful, boy, careful. Feeling ill, are you? Here's to your quick recovery. Well, Colonel, I'll be into my report, sir. I'll see you again when the fighting's the fiercest. You too, son. You too.
Stay in a hole like this? Not me.
Captain says there's work here for those who want it.
Work? like being chambermaid for all these army horses?
Oh, get out. Get out.
I sure wish you'd change your mind, Jim. I hate to see us break up before we reach our journey's end.
What are you gonna find in a broken down fort like this?
Well, it's a good place to learn.
Learn? Learn what?
Well, how to stay alive, for one thing. I figure I've been lucky so far. I figure there's some experts around here who could teach me a few tricks that would put an edge on my luck.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Well, speaking of experts, here's one of them now, Mose Carson. Mose is Mr. Thatcher, Mr. Pike.
I do,
Pleased
sir.
to make your acquaintance, sir.
thank
Welcome to Arizona.
Mose.
Likewise.
Mose is Kit Carson's brother. I taught Kit everything he knows.
Oh, well, not entirely. However, it is nice to have an old friend vouch for a man's good repute. Say, I just happen to have a few little articles along with me this morning might be of interest to you fellers, seeing as how you're new to the Wild West. Now, gentlemen, I want you to know that each and every one of these rare and genuine items comes to you direct with my personal guarantee from the dexterous hands of the American aborigine. Now, here's some fancy little foo-foos, elegant little gewgaws for the gal you left behind. Lovely thing, ain't it? Here's a wide assortment of sundry and select articles and necessaries such as you might want for yourselves. Oh, that, sir, you're holding in your hand, that is a ceremonial breastplate of a Comanche war chief. It's made entirely out of porcupine quills, armadillo claws, and the beak of the horny toad. Comes in mighty net. Say, will you look at that now? Ain't that a stroke of luck? That's just your size, young fella. You know, I put my brother Kid into one of them things about 25 years ago. Look what it done for him, would you? Now, I want you to take special note of the quality of them feathers there, young man. They're from the Yistapat old Yamasee warbler, you know. The male of the species are pretty near extinct now, poor little fellers. Now, to get the full effect, you got to hold it up. Let's see now, spread it right. Now, look at that, gentlemen. Transmortifies him already, don't it? Yes, I kind of hate to part with it. Well, son, your Tenderfoot days is over.
How much?
Oh, $10.
$10.
Can't go no cheaper, boy. I took that off Cochie's brother-in-law. Come near, cost me my life. Big savage devil.
All I have left is 8.
8, that'll do fine. I ain't a man to quibble. It's all yours for $8, boy. That's $5, sir. Seeing as how it's slightly used,
Mr. Carson. What did I tell you about selling that junk on my post?
Colonel, you're being
I'll
kind
talk to
me.
you later. Gentlemen, be careful on your way to Tucson. The Apaches raided Canoa Ranch this morning, killed 2 herders, ran off with the cattle and the horses.
Was it your cows?
How would I know? You're supposed to be the scout. Southern Arizona, there's one law, the United States Army, me. Since I rarely get to Tucson, your wits and your guns are going to be your only protection. Remember that.
Well, don't you worry none about us, Captain. We can take care of ourselves.
I'm sure you can. Good luck, gentlemen.
Colonel, the Army ain't paying me enough.
Yeah, come on, Thatch. We want to make Tucson by nightfall. We better get a move on.
Jim, see you around.
The best, Jim.
You too, Thatch.
Apaches! 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 Hugo! Down boots and saddles. Sergeant, form up the 1st platoon mounted for pursuit and bring my horse. Yes, sir. 1st platoon! Mount up! Forward the parade ground! Double time! What's going on? Apaches. Hot shot.
Well, I think I do.
Mr. Carson? Mr. Carson? What are you doing there?
I'm trying to sleep.
We've been raided.
I know they're making considerable racket about it, too.
Hurry, we're riding in pursuit.
There ain't no point in me going, Colonel.
It's Captain, Mr. Carson, not Colonel. Captain.
Captain, sir. Very well, sir. Your servant, sir.
First platoon monitor and ready, sir.
If you're not out on that parade ground immediately, your contract with the 1st Dragoons is canceled.
Excuse me, sir, but my contract is with General Blake.
Colonel Blake?
Oh, he's your boss, the same as he is mine. No matter what you call him. And it was him as hired me as expert in Indian affairs, whose duties is scouting, tracking, and parleying with friendly Apaches. It don't say nothing about riding to pursuit or fighting, nor nothing like that. And why do you have to get a body all roused up? It knocks the sleep right out of a man.
Stuff they send me these days.
Right by twos. Twos right. Forward. Oh.
As soon as we top the rise, we charge.
As soon as we top the rise, charge.
Forward!
Don't worry, Captain. I'm trying to.
What on earth are you wearing?
Huh?
Never mind now. If you want to help, round up the loose horses.
Yes, sir.
You got sound assembly.
Well, Mr. Carson? No, well, I was turning and tossed. Couldn't sleep no more. That's after you woke me up. So I figured I might as well come out and see what was going on.
Well, that's very considerate of you.
See, you recovered the horses.
All but 3, and we lost young Mr. Tevis.
That nice young feller got himself killed.
I said lost, literally. And last seen, he was headed up that canyon there.
Why ain't you gone and looked for him?
What is needed now, Mr. Carson, is an expert in tracking, scouting, and Indian affairs. In a word, Mr. Carson, you. And if you don't get that pampered carcass of yours out there and bring that boy back, I'm going to give you to the Chiricahuas with a recommendation that they sizzle you upside down over a slow-burning fire. Sergeant! Yes, sir.
You say that Tucson is closer than the fort?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's where we'll go to lick our wound. We'll move out as soon as the men are able.
Yes, sir.
All right, fall in.
Which way would you say? Maybe if I fired a shot, somebody would hear.
Hello! Hello!
Suppose you try guessing for a while. Maybe you do better.
Well, what is it?
It sure ain't wearing no white man garment.
That's the wedding shirt of a Chiricahua Apache.
How about that, stranger? You Apache?
Well, I tell you, fellas, it's like this. Actually, I'm Cochise's brother-in-law.
Do tell.
Yeah, that's right. He gave it to me for Christmas. You like it?
Ain't him. A funny Injun.
We don't like Injuns in Tucson, kid.
Oh, especially funny ones.
Funny Apache. It's the most worse.
All right, fellas, I was just kidding. Actually, I'm looking for a couple of friends of mine. Maybe you could help me.
Apaches have no friends in Tucson.
Well, come on now, fellas. A joke's a joke.
You know, most times we give an Indian a running start before we begin shooting.
But a funny Indian. We scalp them first.
Juarez here is our expert scalper.
Where do you think you're going, Injun?
Hey, don't you start running till you're told.
Come to the big city, already you're in trouble, huh?
Didn't come looking for trouble. It found me.
Usually does in Tucson. Environments like this got names that spell nothing but trouble, except they pronounce it different. What are they beveling about?
You sold me an Indian wedding shirt.
So I did.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me?
Because I figured if you fancied something bad enough to want to buy it, you ought to be man enough to stand up for it.
I am.
You fellers got some objections to this Indian garment?
We were just having sport with them, Mose.
Sport? 3 against 1, you call that sport? I begin to worry about you, boy. I begin to get curious if you're worthy of wearing such a fine shirt as that. Give me your handgun. You too, boy. Give me that handgun.
What for?
Your old time spoiling for a fight. We aim to oblige. Now hand it over. Take it off. Right over here now. Right there. Now then, this sport here is going to try to take the shirt off your back whilst you're finding out if you're man enough to keep it on. Fair enough? Fair enough.
Ho, ho, ho.
Get out of there.
Come here, you.
You had enough?
fight fair. Stand up there. Stand up. Come on there. Look out behind you.
Jim. Oh, Jim, boy, am I glad to see you. You gotta get me $100 quick. Do you hear?
Come on, boy. Don't quit while you're ahead.
Jim! Jim!
Well, sport, here we are. Now, you still think you're man enough to take the shirt off his back, huh? There.
Did you say $100?
Forget it, Jim, boy. Don't matter now.
You done all right, Jim boy. You sent him packing.
I did? Sure did, didn't I?
Here's your little gun.
Forget it. Never worked anyhow. It hadn't fired a shot for me yet. Here, watch. See?
Jim, boy, out here in the wild and woolly West, you got to have a handgun that works. Now, it just so happens that back in Fort Buchanan, I got a little beauty there, a bargain I can let you have for $15. Guaranteed. Believe me, it is a bargain at any price. I don't care where you go and...
Water and grain the horses. See that the wounded get proper care.
Yes, sir. Forward! Ho!
Well, Colonel, there was no use you coming into town. I got everything in hand here.
Did you find a shortcut to Tucson, Mr. Tevis?
No, sir. My horse did.
You thought you could take care of yourself, eh, Mr. Pike?
If I'd have just got my hands on another $100.
Hey, Philip! Oh, at last some familiar faces. Wait till I tell you what happened to me. You'll never believe it.
Sure we will. You got beat up and robbed?
Yeah. Yeah, right in my hotel room. I'm telling you, Captain, conditions in this town are terrible. Just terrible. You've got to do something about it.
Indeed, sir, indeed. While I'm thinking about it, why don't you all go tidy up a bit? Remember, gentlemen, you're always welcome back at Fort Buchanan.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you.
Well, Colonel, you think that Tenderfoot's ever gonna make it?
Probably, Mr. Carson. Just as we did. Trick is to keep breathing.
Precisely. I've been wondering, I could use a little help. You figure you could get the general to sign on young Jim there as my junior scout?
Splendid idea. Always better to have a junior scout than no scout at all.
Yes.
I have a job that may interest you, Mr. Tevis.
Colonel, now this lad's all wore out. Now, before talking business, don't you think maybe the government could afford to treat him to a plate of hot beans and maybe something cooling to wash him down with?
Splendid suggestion, Mr. Carson. First thing we're going to do is to get you out of that shirt. Come along, gentlemen.
Sesabine, Halleck, Schwackable, 2, O'Macavity, McDibney, Smith.
Ain't you got that stuff loaded up yet? You got enough on there now to feed the Army for 6 months. We going off to the Bebo Camry today, or we going tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hey, vámonos!
Vámonos!
A lot of excitement, eh, Captain?
I'm trying to ignore it.
There's always room for one more.
Jim, come on!
Mr. Tevis, you be careful out there, here.
When I come back, Captain, we'll have a race. Your hot shot against my Phantom Stallion.
Come on, Jim. Let's go get us a Mustang.
what's left of one of them old Spanish ranchos. Oh, a little fixing up has so to do with the base camp to hunt mustangs from. And shoot from 'em if the colonel's right about them coyoteros.
Mose the stallion, he's out there!
Where?
He went right around that bend.
What's going on?
The phantom stallion, he was here. Big as life. Believe me, fellas, he was here. I saw him, right here. He was looking me over, sniffing at me. Are you sure you didn't see him, Mose? Well, I guess it does sound like I was dreaming, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does, Jim.
But I wasn't.
You know, amigo, most people just has nightmares, ¿verdad? But not Senor Jim. Oh, no, he has night stallions, ¿sabe? Mare stallions.
Well, as long as it's sunup, we might as well start getting ready.
All right, so I was dreaming.
No, you wasn't. You've seen him.
No, I don't need any of that, Mose. I just must have been dreaming.
You have it any way you want. Wild horses have been known to steal tame horses. It could be he just come out here to look things over. That's his country, ain't it?
Is it?
Why in the Sam Hill you think I brought you out here? That horse just picked us out to give him a sporting run. So let's just go see he gets it. There you are, boys. A just like I predicted.
Now that's a horse.
Sure is.
Let's get that white one. I gotta be that black one. Yeah! Go! Yeah! Yahoo! Double stallion!
There he is. Come on, come on, let's go. Come on.
Where'd he go to?
How did he get over there so fast?
That's why they call him the Phantom.
Spanish, amigos.
He sure is. Like a needle in a haystack.
That's impossible.
How could he get back across that draw without us seeing him?
No, caballo's gonna make a fool out of Pablo. I go get him.
Ay, Pablo, no más, no más. No vale nada constar tu caballo.
Mose is right. My horse is so tired he's about ready to quit on me.
Why waste time on that will-o'-the-wisp? I came out here to catch mustangs.
You catch the Phantom, the rest of the herd's gonna come easy, Mr. Thatcher.
And if we don't catch them?
And mustanging is gonna be mighty poor. A couple here, a couple there, that's all.
What would you suggest we do?
We rest and graze these horses, then maybe we can think us up a way to outsmart him.
I'll get him now, Jim. I'll get him, Jim.
¡Cuidados, el barranco!
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
It's a mirage. It's gotta be a mirage.
Ese caballo, he's a spook.
Maybe you're right, Pablo. Maybe we shouldn't be hunting him at all.
Mose! Everybody up!
What's all the shooting about?
Indians, 2 of them!
Indian! You all right?
No, how can I hear anything with you yapping? Shh. Never mind.
Where are they?
How would I know? You come stampeding up so I can't hear nothing.
What's all this about?
I saw 2 Indians.
Where?
Well, one was by the corral and the other one was at the wall.
What were they doing?
Looking us over as far as I could tell.
What for they were looking over us?
Well, how do I know? All I know is what I saw, and that's all.
Like that nightmare you saw the other night?
If you actually saw Indians, Jim, why didn't you yell?
And get a lance jabbed in me or an arrow?
You got a gun, ain't you?
Sure, I got a gun, and I used it as quick as I could. Look, don't blame me. Everybody swore there weren't Indians for 50 miles.
Yeah, that's right. Wasn't that you? Said you could hear Apaches just as good asleep as awake?
Yeah, that's what I said. I surely did.
And why in the Sam Hill didn't you hear them?
Well, because Apaches move so soft, it don't make no difference whether you're asleep or awake. And this ain't no time to bandy words. It's time for deeds, so if you stay here and watch, I'll go out and do a little scouting.
minute, Jimmy boy. It's only me, Thatch.
I was just resting my eyes for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
What'd you want?
Oh, it's time to graze the horses. It's your turn, you and Pablo.
Oh. Hey, wait a minute. We can't risk the horses when there might be Indians out there.
Oh, come on, Jim. There are no Indians out there.
Believe me, Thatch, I saw them.
Let's not go through all that again.
Mo's still out?
Yeah.
Well, don't you think we ought to wait till it gets back with a report?
We'll lose half the day. Man, you better get a move on.
Well, I'm not taking those horses out.
You afraid?
Yes, I am. I'm afraid we might lose the horses. All right, Thatch, but you wait and see. It'll be just like Captain Ewell said. We'll go back to Fort Buchanan on foot. If we ever get back.
All right. If you're so all-fired sure about it, then don't take them out.
Well, might as well let the tail go with the hide.
Maybe you ought to just give up and go back.
What's the matter? Indians got you spooked?
No. I'll tell you what has got me spooked. It's ignorance. Not a one of us, including that so-called scout, knows what he's doing. I feel at the mercy of I don't know what. That's what's got me spooked.
Huh? You hear that? See? See? What is it? It's horses. Apaches? No, the Mustang. Phantom and his herd. Vámonos, amigo. The tree! Run for the tree!
They're stealing our horses. Pura pagarró tanto caballo. La enojada que se van a dar ahora. Caramba.
Indians would have been bad enough, but to be robbed by wild horses. We ain't ever gonna hear the end of this.
Can't sit around here moaning about it. We gotta decide who goes to the fort for help.
Could we all go?
What? And leave our gear, saddles, supplies?
Half of us stay, the other half goes. We draw straws.
Here comes the unfamous Carson brother.
You know what happened?
Yeah, I seen him going down the draw. Too bad I wasn't here. Maybe I could have saved him.
What would you have done? Talk the stallion out of it?
No, but I wouldn't have put him out to graze in the first place. Not if I'd seen Indians.
Indians didn't steal them.
No, but they could have.
That's not the point.
Yes, it is, Sonny. If you seen Indians like you said you did, you shouldn't have put them horses out to graze. And they wouldn't have got run off by Indians nor Mustangs.
Speaking about Apaches, Brother Carson, have you seen any lately?
No, I seen plenty of sign.
Do tell.
Yeah. Now, I guess I'm gonna go have to get the colonel, fetch you fellas in.
That's obliging of you.
Well, I figure it's the least I can do, seeing as how I brung you out on this wild horse chase in the first place.
Sorry I flared up, Mose.
Oh, it's all right. I guess you earned it.
Mind if I come along?
Yes, I do. One man is a whole man, and 2 men is only half a man. That's why.
Then I'll go by myself. Either way, I ain't gonna sit here.
All right. But you put nothing in your poker possible with what I tell you. And you're gonna do precisely like I tell you all the time.
Beats me why I trust you, Mose.
Well, who else you gonna trust, them greenhorns? Say, you fellas. Now, once we're gone, you best hole up in here with your weapons and provisions, because I wouldn't want the old colonel to come find you with your hair missing along with the horses.
Rest a minute?
Yep, a minute.
Hurry.
Apaches. About a half a mile behind.
I don't see anything moving.
They'll never move when you're looking at them.
How can you be so almighty calm?
I know they're there. You don't. Man always fears most what he don't know.
How many?
9.
Don't pull my leg, Mose. If they're that many, what are they waiting for?
Well, they ain't got nothing to do but kill us, and they got all the way from here to the fort to do it in, so what's the hurry? They ain't hankering to die no more than you are.
If you're pulling my leg, Mose...
That's all. Come on. Bed down here. Eat and rest up. Try a little water with it. Scared?
I'm afoot, and I'm outnumbered by an enemy I haven't even seen yet. And if you can swallow this stuff without any water, it's because you're a liar.
You've been doing some wondering about me, ain't you? Wondering about all I done for Brother Kit and him taking all the credit, huh? Right about now, you'd kind of like to know what's true one way or the other, wouldn't you?
That's right, Mose. I sure would.
All right. You just wait till about sunup tomorrow, honey. You might get yourself some proof. Right now, you better eat good. That's what I used to say, kid. Kid, I used to say, you always got to eat good when there's trouble with Indians coming up. That's what I used to say to my brother Kit back in the old days. That's when there was beaver in them mountains. And we used to get to fighting over them squaws. I'd
springtime rendezvous, there weren't no prettier gals nowhere between the Snake and Ruby Doo than them Sweetwater Cheyenne squaws. Wake up and freshen yourself, boy. Apaches has come a-calling.
Where?
Just keep watching. You'll see him soon enough. You're gonna need that water for cooling guns. You wasted that one, Jimmy. You can jump faster than you can hook your finger now. Here. What you gotta do is pick out one of them rocks that's got an Indian hiding behind it. And you draw a bead on that rock. Try to reckon which way he's gonna jump once he feels your sight squeeze off. Feel better? Uh-huh. That's good, because things are gonna start picking up around here pretty soon.
Across that sag. See if I can get a shot at the flankers with my handgun.
Good idea. I'll cover you. Here, take my shooter. Give me a rifle.
behind you!
Your shot got him. Well, we sure sent him packing, didn't we?
Well, the colonel might have had a little something to do with it.
Are those our friends riding double?
So,
That platoon must have passed us yesterday.
smart as Mose Carson is, he never claimed to know everything.
It'll be a little embarrassing, isn't it? Us losing the horses and all.
Well, man does what he has to. Ain't all the time he's doing like you want to.
Platoon hold!
So we don't have to settle this up with guns when it comes time to pay off. Let's get straight on how we're going to bet. All right, now this here is going to be a match race between Colonel Ewell here.
Captain Ewell.
Colonel Ewell, who's going to be riding on his Virginia saddlebred by the name of Hot Shot. And Blackstrap Bill here, who is going to be riding on a snake with ears, which somebody told him was a horse.
Let me take your sword. Remember, I got a month's wages going on you.
Something, Paul. That was surely something. How'd a trooper like you ever learn to play like that?
You have it the wrong way around, Jim. What you mean is, how did such a fine musician as I ever become a trooper? There are perhaps 5 great pianists in the world. I tried to join them. I tried in Boston, I tried in Vienna, I tried in Paris, London. But here I am. Women and this were perhaps even more beautiful to me than music. Certainly more irresistible. Anyway, here I am.
them waders now, gentlemen.
Get in it, hot shots. Get in.
Oh, Captain, you gave me a great ride. That hot shots are running full. Oh, Blackstrap, you missed a match.
You did it again, sir. Virginia racing blood counts every time, Mr.
Let's
Tevis.
pull the cantina.
Thank
Captain
you.
here's standing treat.
Welcome to the new day.
Detail! Now remember, this exercise is done in 2 movements. First the vault, then take your seat. Right hand on the withers. Left hand on the mane. Prepare to mount. Mount!
I'm much better at music, Sergeant. Perhaps I should try for bugler.
Trooper, in the Dragoons, even the buglers ride. Yes, mount. Let's try it again. Detail. Dead hunt. Ready to mount. Mount.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Mr. Tevis.
Order to walk, single file, close order. Oh! Shoulders back, chins in. Keep your wrists level with your elbows. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, fingers underneath. Duran, straighten that back. Keep those toes in. You there, stop hanging on the mane with your hands. You hang on with your legs, not your hands.
Oh, the stuff they send me these days. Misfits and dregs, that man is giving us all the trouble there.
Paul Duran?
Yes, you know what he was before he was imposed on me, Mr. Tevis.
Sir, a concert pianist.
Yeah. Incredible, isn't it?
Detail, hold. Dismount. We'll try it again. This time in a walk. Detail, hit, hunt. Put in a walk, single file, ho! Word of command, you drop back and swing award. Ready to mount. Mount. Troopers, halt, dismount. Terrain. That was not funny.
I assure you, Sergeant, I was not trying to be funny. You're not trying to be a dragoon either. I resent that remark, sir. You what? I'm doing my best, sir.
Then your best is not good enough.
Well, put a saddle on the horse and I could probably ride him as well as the next man.
No man rides well who can't ride bareback.
What are you running here, a circus?
I thought I joined the army.
Clear out of here.
With pleasure.
What do you mean, clear out?
I mean clear out of Fort Buchanan, all the way out. I never want to see you again. Go!
You're ordering me to desert?
I'm ordering you to saddle the fastest horse on this fort and to get out of my sight before I lose my temper.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant!
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Continue the exercise, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Circus, eh? I'll circus him.
Troopers! Hit, hunt. Now let's just try to get it right. And this is to remind you that I have a few very pleasant details for anyone else who thinks he's a comedian. Forward a walk, single file. Oh!
I'm taking out Hotshot, Corporal. Let's saddle him up.
Hotshot?
That's correct.
You can't have Hotshot. That's a Captain's Virginia saddlebred. His pride and joy.
I am merely doing what I've been told, Corporal. Captain's orders. You there, trooper. Did you hear our commander tell me to take the fastest horse in the fort?
I sure did. Good luck.
There, you see?
No.
You mean that you would deliberately disobey your commanding officer?
No!
Then bring out Hotshot and I'll fetch a saddle.
Well, if that's what he wants. That's what he wants. After all, who am I to try and figure out the old man's mind? Just do as you're told, that's all. Stay out of trouble. Come on, Hotshot, you're gonna get some exercise. Mose! Mose, wake up! Mose! Mose! Come on, Mose! Mose, wake up, something terrible's happened.
Apaches! Harley. Oh, no, worse than that. Duran stole Hotshot. And it's your job to tell the captain.
What?
Trooper Duran stole the captain's Virginia saddlebred.
You woke me up to tell me that.
I'm sorry, Mose, but it's your job to tell the captain.
Why? How come it's my job?
Well, you're the senior scout.
Give me a hand. Now, wait a minute. I get paid for scouting and tracking that tailbearer, and you tell him yourself.
No, I can't, Mose. I'm a career man. A thing like this would ruin me.
That's what, wouldn't it, sir?
What's the matter? You scared of him?
Mose Carson ain't scared of man or beast betwixt earth and sky, I'll have you know. Get out of there, Carl.
All right, then, tell him.
How much is it worth to you, Sergeant?
You owe me $20.
I could forget that, could you?
All right. It's forgotten.
Why, this ain't my job no more than it is yours. This here's a duty for the junior scouts. Come on, we'll go find Jim Tevis.
Hey, that ain't fair, Mose. The deal was for you to tell the captain, not Tevis.
Oh, quit fretting about trifling, Sarge. That's unhealthy for the mind.
Oh, but Mose, it was my $20.
I'll kill him with my bare hands.
Thanks a lot, fellas.
I'll saber the scoundrel. I'll have his head in a lance. Sergeant! Yes, sir. Sound assembly and mount the troops.
We're here, sir, mounted and ready.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, let's not say our ceremony. Let's go. Yes, sir.
You say to get him so mad.
After Trooper Duran, sir. I know that, but where has he gone?
I wouldn't know that, sir.
Mr. Carson!
Yes, Colonel, sir.
Where would you say our horse thief had gone?
Why, straight for the border, sir.
Well, cut his trail and be quick about it. There's not a moment to lose.
Yes, sir.
Call him left. Hello!
No, sir. We just crossed into Mexico. See, there's Miller's Peak back there to the east.
I know. Do you have to announce it at the top of your lungs?
Oh, well, I didn't know you meant to sneak across, Colonel.
Oh, what's the use? With the head start he got and the fastest horse in Arizona, what's the use?
Captain?
Yes, Mr. Tevis.
No law against civilians crossing, is there?
Gentlemen, there is a citation for courage for any bravo that brings back my racehorse.
Well, I'll go.
Oh, Arizona was rough, but Mexico is rougher, Mr. Tevis. Now, this assignment needs experience.
Yes. Colonel, how much is this citation worth in money?
It'll be accompanied by $50 cash bonus, sir.
$50. Well, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do for that kind of citation. I accept, sir.
Bravely spoken, Mr. Carson. Bravely spoken.
I'll go too.
Not on my citation, you won't.
I wouldn't think of it, Mose. Just want to repay the captain for all the good turns he's done me.
I'll never forget this, Mr. Tevis, especially if you bring back my hotshot. Sergeant?
Yes, sir. These scouts are about to embark on a mission of utmost importance to the prestige and morale of the United States Dragoons. Ride with good fortune, gentlemen, and my blessings.
Thank you, sir. Colonel's horse, the front runner, all right. Padre there says they come through here 2 days ago.
He gains a day on us every day.
Well, it's best to be behind a man when you trail him instead of in front. Get ahead of him, that's when you lose him for sure.
Black horse, American Dragoon. I'm sorry, senores, but such a man on such a horse has not been seen in Nacosari, or I surely would have been informed. Perhaps he passed in the night, gone on to Chihuahua. Is this one a deserter?
Oh, no, not exactly.
Never mind, Jim. Let's not take up any more of the General's time.
Capitan, senor.
No. Why, you got the look and the bearing of a general. Who's sworn.
Gracias, senor Carson. Carson. It is a name which I should... Now it comes. You are the famous Kit Carson, see?
Good day to you, Corporal. We're in a tearing hurry.
I say something wrong?
I'm afraid you made a diplomatic blunder.
Huh?
That man is Kit Carson's brother, and he happens to be even more famous, richer, and smarter than Kit will ever be.
Aye, what a blunder.
Well, I won't mention it if you won't. We'll hope the whole thing blows over.
Sí, senor. Sí, gracias.
Just what was you talking about in there?
Oh, just setting the record straight about you and Kit. Wouldn't want the folks down here to get the wrong impression now, would you?
Mose?
What's wrong?
Well, listen.
Piano. Sounds pretty good.
Sounds almost too good to me. Give me a hand. Mose, come back here with my horse.
Jim?
Huh?
¿Qué pasa ahí? ¿Qué alboroto es ese?
Esos hombres miraban en su ventana, don Pedro.
Sí, ¿qué quiere que hagamos con ellos, señor?
Hold on down there. I know these men. Friends of mine from the north, Don Pedro. I'll be right down.
Crusty.
The wine is from Don Pedro's own vineyards. And the cakes Margarita made herself.
Oh, well, now ain't that nice?
Try a cake, Mose.
Mil gracias, dearie. Let's see here.
And like you, I was passing by, heard the piano. The door below was open, so I walked right in. And found this beautiful young lady practicing alone. I sat down beside her and began to play. Naturally, she was startled, cried out. Don Pedro, the entire household came running. But I continued to play magnificently, and no one dared interrupt such great artistry. For this is a cultured family with a discriminating taste for all things beautiful. As you can see, I've become part of the household. They display me to their friends as an artistic lion, and I've made them the social envy of northern Mexico. Naturally, my intentions are to marry the Senorita Margarita and live happily here ever after. And this is what you gentlemen wish to take me away from?
Who said anything about taking away?
And what are you here for?
Hot shot.
Ah, the captain's horse.
Which you stole.
Which I did not steal. Captain Ewell ordered me to take that horse. You were there. You heard him.
Paul, you know as well as I he didn't mean hot shot. He was upset. He spoke without thinking.
Well, then perhaps this will teach the old grouch a lesson in self-control.
Lots of other people with worse faults.
Well, palaver ain't gonna fix nothing that the horse won't. Why don't you just give us hot shot and we'll clear on out of here.
I don't have him anymore.
Huh?
I sold him. How else do you think I've been playing the role of the rich Americano?
Who did you sell him to?
Captain Maldonado.
The commandante of the garrison?
Yes.
Why, that scallywag was lying. He said he never set eyes on you nor the stallion neither.
What are your chances of buying the horse back?
Impossible, even if I still had the money. You see, Commandante is a great admirer of fine horses. Worse even than Captain Ewell. He'd rather sell his soul first.
Well, let's put it this way. Either we take that horse back or we're going to take you back for the firing squad. That clear enough?
You better make up your mind, Paul. Quick.
Gentlemen, you seem to forget. I am not your prisoner. You are mine. One word from me to Commandante would affect your removal not only from Nakasari, but from life itself. I suggest you think it over carefully, gentlemen.
Senor Duran.
Excuse me, please.
Ah, buenos dias, Commandante.
You lied to me, Senor Duran.
Lied to you?
You are a deserter from the United States Army. And this horse, which you sold me, is stolen.
Not so loud. It's siesta time.
Don Pedro should be awake to hear the truth.
Senor, I implore you, think before you act. Be fair.
2 Americans are searching for you. They have told me all.
Couldn't we meet someplace private? I will explain.
What is there to explain? You are a criminal in the casa of Don Pedro. You must go at once.
But that's impossible. I promised to play a recital for Don Pedro and his friends on Sunday.
Cancel it and leave.
And ruin Don Pedro's reputation? Oh, I advise you to think very carefully, senor. Don Pedro would never forgive you.
Forgive me?
See? And how embarrassing for the senorita. Why, she would demand your head. Your career would be chopped off like that. I advise you to think very carefully before you do something rash, senor.
You are a dangerous and clever man, senor. All right. You have until after the recital.
Ah, gracias, senor. You are a gentleman.
Sígueme.
One word to the Commandante and he'd remove us from life itself, huh?
I take it back.
Appears to me you could use a couple of friends along about now.
Care to make a deal, Paul?
What kind of a deal?
Help us get Hotshot back to Captain Ewell.
And get shot at sunrise? No, thank you. I'll take my chances right here.
Oh, the captain's a fair-minded man.
Sure. Once he claps eyes on Hotshot, he'll forgive and forget.
You think so?
Well, leastwise, nobody could call you a horse thief no more, could they?
Or a deserter.
The way things are right now, you don't stand much chance to marrying Don Pedro's money, do you?
But you would, if you were respectable. How about it, Paul?
Do you think Captain Ewell would give me an honorable discharge?
No, I wouldn't go so far.
Well, you'll give him that horse, he'll give you Fort Buchanan.
Forget Fort Buchanan. Just the honorable discharge.
As good as in the bag. Jimmy here pulls a lot of weight with the colonel, you know. Yeah.
Don Pedro, my honorable discharge from the United States Dragoons. The highest accolade my country can bestow. And then the Commandante wouldn't have anything on me, would he?
Oh, you could tell him to go jump.
All right. You get me the discharge, and I'll help you get Hotshot. Is it a deal?
My boy, you're a man after my own heart. Wheels up there are going every minute.
How do we go about it?
We'll think of something. We always do.
Gentlemen, I have it.
There you are. I told you we'd think of something.
The recital.
What?
Well, we need a tactical diversion, don't we?
We do.
I'll make certain that the Commandante is invited. Now, he'll undoubtedly be riding Hotshot, which he'll tie up out there with the other horses. While I'm here at the piano, holding them spellbound with a rhapsody by Franz Liszt, creating a wild romantic mood suiting the occasion. And now, something special for a very special young lady. Liebestraum by Franz Liszt.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa aquí? ¿Qué hago? ¡Mi caballo! ¡Mira, me está robando mi caballo! Oye, vamos, ¿por qué te quedas parado ahí? ¡Cuidado! ¡Hágate de un lado! ¡Cuidado, por favor, mi caballo! Oye, vamos, ¿no ves que te vas con mi caballo? ¡Cuidado, mi caballo! ¡Ahí van escapando, fuerte! ¡Vente! ¡Abre esa puerta por el nombre del comandante! ¡Abre la puerta! ¡Abre esa puerta!
Come on, we got their army afoot for a while. Now let's get on out of here.
¡No podemos! ¡Está cerrada la puerta con el candado, comandante! ¡No podemos!
Carmelita, mi burra, mi burra.
Ah, Margarita.
Margarita, ¿qué haces?
Farewell, my love. I shall return.
¿Qué haces? Que no comprendes lo que estás haciendo. ¡Ah! ¡Qué barbaridad! Margarita, ¿qué es esto? No faltaba más.
Adios, mi vida.
Come on, quit fooling around on the ground and get up on this horse. Come on, boy.
¡Ay, que escaparon con mi caballo! 6 veces tiraron. ¿Qué pasa con ustedes? ¿Que no pueden funcionar ni un hombre que trabaja con mi caballo? ¡Qué sonsos! ¡Válgame Dios!
Well, it's good to see you back. I'd begun to worry about you. Did you recover my racehorse?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. Well, that is to say, I didn't recover him by myself, is what I mean.
Naturally, Mr. Carson is completely ineffectual. But you did bring me back my stallion.
Well, that depends on you, sir.
What do you want?
Nothing, sir.
Why are you eavesdropping?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Dismissed?
Yes, sir.
Now, what's this about Hotshot?
Well, bluntly, sir, Duran is willing to return Hotshot on condition that you give him an honorable discharge.
Willing? Honorable discharge?
Yes, sir.
For that horse thief, that deserter? Never.
That was a misunderstanding all the way around, sir.
Why do you have to complicate matters so, Mr. Tevis? Why couldn't you just abandon that reprobate to the Apaches and simply return my horse?
Well, Captain, it wasn't that simple. See, if it weren't for Duran's help, Hotshot would still be a captive of the Mexican army.
Would you step inside, Mr. Tevis? I want to make sure the heat hasn't addled your brain. I've missed you, Hotshot. I've missed you. Well, now let's see. See how you fared. No sign of gold. No sign of breakdown. How's his wind?
Sound as a drum, Colonel, sir.
Everywhere he's been, Captain, he's gone first class.
He's a horse that just naturally commands respect. Sir.
Yeah. Never did trust these Spanish bits. Fortunate for you, Trooper, still as soft and beautiful as ever. Oh, you handsome devil, you. I'll see you three gentlemen back at headquarters. I don't know. Perhaps I should quit now while I'm still alive.
You don't have a thing to worry about, Paul. Your honorable discharge is as good as in your pocket.
The Colonel promised?
He did.
There, what did I tell you? We should have held out for one with gold stars and blue ribbons on it.
Well, let's get back to the fort. Trooper Durand, there are 2 charges against you. I shall take them in order. The first is desertion. How do you plead?
Not guilty, sir.
Not guilty on what ground?
I was acting under orders, sir.
Orders to desert.
Yes, sir.
Whose orders?
Your orders, sir.
Mine?
Don't you remember, sir?
How could I possibly remember something that couldn't possibly have happened?
Captain?
Stay out of this, Mr. Tevis. This is a military matter. You're asking me, sir, to believe that an officer and a gentleman of the United States Dragoons commanded one of his men to desert?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't that strike you as idiotic, absurd, and entirely unbelievable?
Of course it does, sir.
And you must have been mistaken, right?
It's possible I could have been mistaken, sir.
Now that we've settled that for the record, we will turn our attention to the matter of your request for an honorable discharge. Trooper Durand, you may be a credit to the world of art, but to the world of the military, you are an unmitigated disaster. Therefore, as a favor to the United States Army, I hereby grant your immediate and honorable release.
How can I ever thank you, sir?
My pleasure. Mr. Durand?
Captain?
Sergeant? Sir. Arrest this civilian horse thief, throw him in the guardhouse. We'll try him in the morning.
Captain, you can't do that.
Oh, Colonel, you don't know what that boy's done for you.
Order, gentlemen, order. I gave you a command, Sergeant. Obey it.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I would like to re-enlist.
Out! Get out!
You gave your word, Captain.
I kept it. He has his discharge.
Well, it ain't gonna do him no good in the calaboose.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but there's a point of military discipline involved here. The entire fort knows that that man stole Hotshot.
Oh, that was just a joke, Colonel. Everybody knows that.
There are no jokes in Army records, Mr. Carson. If I allow that irresponsible piano player to go unpunished, then horse thievery will become a game instead of a crime.
Oh.
You seem to be caught between your word as a gentleman, Captain, and your honor as a soldier.
Precisely, Mr. Tevis. And I would welcome any suggestion that might release me from the dilemma.
Well...
Fastest horse in the fort, but it's not the slowest either. Now get on and get.
My deepest gratitude, Jim. Oh, no, you don't.
What's the matter?
Shot while trying to escape? Not me. I'll just stay right here and take my chances.
If you stay here, you won't have any chances. They hang horse thieves.
Head south. Don't look back.
Stop that man! Stop him, I say! Horse thief! Stop that man! Stop him! God, I missed him. That's right, son. You try whilst I get to Colonel. Colonel, he's escaped! Sergeant! 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 Oh, Sergeant!
What's that?
Oh, there you are. Prisoner just escaped. You better go tell the Colonel right away.
Me?
Well, I'll do it for you, Sergeant, if you want to make it worth my while.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Sir! So the prisoner just escaped.
The sound boots and saddles that turn out the first platoon.
Yes, sir. Bugler! Sound boots and saddles! First platoon.
Captain?
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
I'm on in pursuit.
Now, the pursuit is an escort. I want to make sure that piano player gets across the border, out of my hair forever.
Colonel, about my citation.
Yeah, for bringing back Hotshot, remember?
See me later.
Now. Like to have it now.
I beg your pardon.
Well, I am a marvel at tracking, Colonel, and if you ain't nice to me, I could have that piano player back here for sundown.
Yes, you could, couldn't you, Mr. Carson?
Sure could.
Except that I happen to have a letter here that says you won't.
How's that?
From the Commandante of Narcosari, demanding the extradition of one Mose Carson as a horse thief. You'll get your $50, Mr. Carson, but in the meantime, you'd better be very nice to me.
Ungrateful.